at Richard's cabin up in Immigration Canyon, 3755 Sunnydale Lane. And basically, things don't need to be super detailed up here because it is a little wild. But if we could rake up all these needles, clean up, weed eat. We definitely need the weed eater up here. Weed eat all these grasses in here. And just kind of blow the leaves, clean up, you know, the needles over there. And then in this area, just cutting down the daisies, raking up the needles, getting some of, you know, any major obnoxious weeds, but again, just not as detailed as normal. Any sort of volunteer from a tree or anything like that, like this, he wants to keep. He has most of them marked throughout the yard because he loves to promote growth, especially when trees produce babies. So this is one that we definitely want to take care of and make sure that it doesn't get ruined, but pretty basic up here. And I'll also bring some perennials to plant in this area at least. Over here, you know, we just kind of quick little rake and cut down the grasses. We're going to cut down this pampas down to a third to two, you know, half to two to a third. All this ribbon grass here gets cut down to the ground. And then all the new growth, which there's new growth already, is starting to come up, but we can just weed eat that down to the ground. Not much needs to be done with the St. John's wort. In here, you know, the geraniums can just be cut back, but the ivy looks great. Just cleaning up a little bit the leaves and then blowing the pathways, raking up needles. Along here, again, not much, just a quick little cleanup. And just the pampas grass out here, cut down like we cut our grasses. This ribbon grass needs to be cut down with a weed eater. But again, just these pampas cut down like they're supposed to. In here, just cut down these perennials. There's lots of dandelions and things like that. I don't think we'll pay too much attention. Maybe just get some of the big ones. But again, this isn't a super groomed yard. We're just trying to make a visual impact with cleaning up this beautiful wild area. The mint can be cut back down to the ground so that it can produce more and healthy mint. I'm assuming some of it has gone bitter. Again, any little volunteer tree of any of these, he showed me a couple others, but just be very careful. We don't want to cut any of those out. And he's marked some of them. Not that we'll be down here, but we can clean up all these leaves here in the rockway. But there's another little tree. He's marked most of them, like I said. But yeah, and then cut this stuff down here, this grass down here, the pincushion flower, which is right there, just deadhead. But basically that is it. Cleaning up the yarrow a little bit. So this job will definitely need a weed eater, cleaning up the iris, and some rakes and blowers, and I think we can whip it into really good shape, and we'll incorporate some perennials in this area. All right.